Mom.
Hey.
Notice anything different about me?
Please tell me you're not pregnant again.
This Saturday, I am turning 21, which means I will finally be an adult.
Oh, your baby daughter will be so glad to hear it.
Today is day 1 of my birthday week, or as I like to call it, Cheyenne-a-palooza.
How could you, Reba?
What are you talking about?
I told you, Barbara Jean, it was my idea to go back on medication.
Look, Barbara Jean, yes. I do think Brock should stay on antidepressants.
How could you say that?
Because I think it's good for him. Just like I think he should eat broccoli, jog every day, and take his wife to Paris. And leave her there.
Well, he's my husband, and I say he shouldn't be taking antidepressants. And if anyone deserves to go to Paris, it's you.
What have you got against antidepressants?
Oh, shh. Do you mind? Do we have to tell the entire world that I'm taking, you know? It's just, well, I haven't told the kids yet. You know, I haven't figured out the right way.
Good Lord, Brock, you're going to tell the kids?
Why not, Barbara Jean? There's no shame in it. Unlike the rest of his life. Why don't you just tell the kids, big chicken?
Oh, you mean like you did when you were taking them?
What? You take happy pills? Well, there's all the evidence you need to know they don't work.
And the fact that you're still alive is proof that they do work. Look, I was only on them for a little while. It was a long time ago. To tell you the truth, Brock, I wished I had told the kids.
Reba, I warned you. If you didn't stay out of my marriage, I would never speak to you again. Here.
What's this?
It's a goodbye card. Yeah, I was afraid this wasn't going to go well. So, goodbye, Reba. And those are the last words you're ever going to hear from me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought the last words would be, Reba, this soup tastes funny.
Ha. Ha. Okay, those are my last words. And since my last words were ha and ha, I also got the last laugh. And now I'll lock my lips and throw away the key.
That's just great. She's serious, Reba. Now what am I going to tell the kids when they want to know why you two aren't speaking?
Not now, Brock. I gotta find that key and bury it.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Cheyenne here. I want to ask her what she wants for her birthday.
You're gonna ask a woman what she wants for her birthday? What are you, 9? Women never tell you what they want. You're supposed to know them well enough to know what they want. They expect you to pay attention and show effort. It's horrible and exhausting.
If I can't ask, how can I find out?
Oh, tiny, simple Jake. They drop hints, you get clues, you listen. That's how I knew to get Cheyenne a snowboard.
She doesn't know how to snowboard.
It doesn't matter. The other night, we were talking about fishing, and then one thing leads to another, and the subject goes to snow. Don't ask me how. So for half an hour, we're talking about snow, and then suddenly, Cheyenne says she's bored. Snow. Bored. Bingo. I got the idea for the perfect gift. Oh, hi, honey. How was your birthday week shopping spree?
Frustrating. Cheyenne won't tell me what she wants.
Oh, really?
We saw lots of great stuff. How about that snowboard?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's like the worst present ever. I hate snowboarding. Yeah, you know what I do want, though, is I want a girls' night out. Just the ladies of the family, legally drinking, talking about me.
You want a girls' night out with your mom?
Mm-hmm. And none of my friends are old enough, so it's just gonna be me, you, and Barbara Jean.
Barbara Jean? Can it be any Barbara Jean? Because it can't be the Barbara Jean that your dad's married to.
Look, Mom, I don't know what you two are fighting about, but you better get over it by this weekend. It's my birthday. It's supposed to be a season of peace.
You do know you weren't born in a manger, right?
It's too bad, Mom. You know, I really did want Barbara Jean to be there. But I know you'd do it if you could. After all, you are my mommy. You love me. And I only turned 21 once.
Hey,
Thought I heard someone. Guess it must have just been the wind.
very cute. Almost as cute as the message on your answering machine. Hi, if this is Reba, wait for the beep, then go jump in the creek. Beep. Barbara Jean, this thing's gotten way out of hand.
No, Reba, this is big. This isn't like our dispute over the talents of Mr. Keanu Reeves. So unless you're here to say you're sorry, I don't want to hear it.
Look, I came over here to just say...
I'm sorry?
No, I was going to say...
Ooh, still not hearing I'm sorry.
Barbara Jean,
Reba, this is serious. You undermined my marriage. You had no right to butt in.
wait, I undermined your marriage? I had no right to butt in?
Yeah, and stop copying me.
Oh!
I had the decency to allow you into my life. And this is how you treat me.
I didn't want to be in your life.
Yeah, well, I'm mad about that too.
No, wait just a second. Oh. Ridiculous. Up until now, do you know what I've been to you?
Oh, yeah.
A saint. Oh, you know what? What? You can kiss my ex-wife feet. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. I said feet, but you know what I mean.
What are you and Mom fighting about now?
What are we fighting about? Why don't you ask your father what we're fighting about?
I'll tell you what they're fighting about. The same thing they're always fighting about. Keanu Reeves.
That's right. I think I'm just gonna go upstairs and watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's excellent.
Gee, I love when something weird is going on and everyone pretends it's fine.
There's nothing weird going on. It's fine. All right, Kira, wait. Actually, there is something I want to talk to you about. Here, why don't we sit down? Boy, we don't do this very much.
Sit.
Talk.
I think this is why.
Kira, honey, wait. You know, sometimes when we're struggling in life, we don't tell anyone. I guess that's because we think it makes us appear to be stronger.
Oh. I know what this is about, Dad.
You do? Oh. Wow, that's great. You know, I kept trying to figure out some way to bring it up.
It's about Scott, isn't it?
Scott?
I guess I thought that if I pretended it doesn't hurt that he dumped me, it wouldn't.
Scott dumped you? I mean, I knew that you guys broke up. I just, you guys call it being dumped.
Yeah, we do. I've just been so depressed.
Yeah, well, see, Kira, here's the thing. Boy, life can be hard. That's why you have to keep your chin up, you know?
Keep my chin up?
Yeah, right. I mean, we all have to. We all have to. You can't let it get you down. See, you gotta be stronger than the nonsense that life throws at you.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime.
fast.
You finished my birthday drink? I only had one sip. Hey, bartender, can we get another one of these? 21 over here. That's it.
I was drinking a little bit more because you need to take it slow. This is your first time drinking.
Yeah, right, Mom. Like, I've never... You're right. I should take it slow. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Oh, this is fun. Girls' night out is really a lot of fun with just two girls. Of course, if Barbara Jean was here, it'd be two girls and a horse's butt.
Mom, that is the third time you've talked about Barbara Jean. Look, if you're upset about your fight, we can talk about it.
No. It's your birthday. The only thing I want to talk about is you.
Okay. Hey, why don't you tell me how cute I was when I was born? That'd be so much fun.
You were so cute. Mm-hmm. You know it's not cute? A horse's butt.
You're talking about Barbara Jean again.
See? She's not even here and she's still butting in.
Surprise! Happy birthday! Huh? Is this the best birthday present ever? Or what? Come on, give Papa some sugar.
Oh, sure. Just go over here in private. What were you thinking? No, Mom and Barbara Jean are gonna fight and they're gonna ruin Cheyenne-a-Palooza. Everyone.
What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What is this crazy lady want for her birthday? If I get rid of Barbara Jean, does that count as my present?
No.
Thank you. Okay, fine. Fine. I will get you whatever you want, as long as you tell me specifically or you get nothing. So, what do you want?
Are you 21?
Oh, I wish I could use another drink by now.
Let's go.
No, what do you want?
Cheyenne, I would love to stay and celebrate your birthday. But if this is awkward, I'll go.
Oh, no. I'll go. As soon as the earthquake stops.
Neither of you two are going anywhere. You are gonna both sit down and we are gonna celebrate my birthday like adults. Cherry's mine.
Well, Reba, are you willing to at least apologize for the sake of Cheyenne's birthday? Is that a no?
Tell you what, I'll apologize to you for everything I've done. And then you can apologize to me for everything you've done. I'll start. I'm sorry I was ever nice to you.
Okay, here's one. I'm sorry. I thought you were my friend.
Oh, no. I'm sorry you thought I was ever your friend. And for that cross-stitch pillow thingy that you made me that says Barbara Jean's friend.
I'm sorry that I thought you, of all people, would understand that when a marriage goes through a rough spot, it needs support. Instead, you stabbed my marriage in the back.
What? Yeah. Oh, you boo me! She had an affair with my husband!
I didn't take her husband! He came running!
Hey, fine, are you happy? You just ruined Cheyenne's birthday!
I didn't do anything.
Oh, don't you nudge me!
Well, then you stop nudging me!
Hey! No nudging on my birthday. You stay up.
That's my daughter! I'll just...
That's it. Look, if you're gonna fight, take it outside.
Oh, so suddenly everybody in a bar has to get along? When did they make up that rule?
Hey, Mr. H.
Kids are in their pajamas watching a video. Everything go okay at the bar?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
So, listen, Van, I want your advice about something. And you know, it actually helps that you're not one of my biological kids.
Oh, that's so cool as you think of me as not one of your kids.
Yeah, well, trying to figure out the best way to tell Kira that I'm seeing a therapist.
A therapist? You mean like, cuckoo?
Well, obviously, you've read up on it. Yes, I've been diagnosed with depression. I'm taking antidepressants.
Oh. Hey, what's that?
Van.
That's right, it's me, Van, your friend.
Hey, is Mom here?
No, she's still out with Cheyenne.
No, but it's okay. So, just, no one should get sad about that.
I'll just come back later.
No, don't go!
Why?
Stay. Why? I don't know. Just hang out. For heaven's sake, be upbeat.
What did you have for dinner, Van? Lunatic pills?
Not funny. Not funny one bit. She didn't mean it.
Okay, Van, well, thanks for your help. I'm going to talk to Kira, so could you give us a moment?
Sure. Maybe I should take your belt and your shoelaces, though.
Get out!
Trying desperately to make sense of that little scene, but nope.
Okay, look, I'm just going to say this. I've been seeing a therapist for depression.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. But then we got off on that whole Scott thing, and I just figured you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I did.
Well, so that's why I didn't bring it up then.
Because it would have gotten in the way of that whole keep your chin up thing.
Well, no. It's just it didn't seem like, it was the right time to start talking about my problems.
Well, Dad, maybe it would have been the exact right time to do it. You kind of have this whole pillar of strength thing that isn't always so helpful all the time.
I thought that, worked for me.
No. I kind of like the idea that you're a human being with feelings.
Well, I guess I could work on that then.
Cool.
Cool. Hey.
Why do they keep these in the kitchen?
Well, this is fun. Hey, for my birthday, let's go stand outside a water park.
If anybody has a right to be mad here, it's me. You promised you weren't ever going to speak to me again. I was counting on that.
I shouldn't be talking to you. I had talked Brock out of taking those pills. He was cured. And then along comes Just Say Yes Reba, and he can't spin the child-proof cap fast enough.
Why is Brock being happy such a threat to you?
Because this is the first time he had to go outside our marriage to be happy. Reba, I'm in a lose-lose situation. If the pills work, I'm not the reason he's happy. And if they don't work, you're just gonna keep looking.
Oh, no. No, you're not going to drag me back into making me feel sorry for you. We had a big fight. We're supposed to be out of each other's lives.
You know, that was the worst part of all of this. When I was angry at you for supporting Brock, I had no one to go to. Do you have any idea how devastating it is to feel like I'm losing my husband and his ex-wife?
Dang it. You're doing it again. Come here.
So does this mean that you don't hate me?
Yeah, but I don't know why. You did me wrong. I should have hated you when I had the chance, but I blew it. Then I got to know you. Got to know the kind of person you are. The kind that writes Love Barbara Jean on a goodbye card.
Welcome back, buddy.
Reba got so drunk. You know what I think, Van? I think there was more than just fruit in those drinks.
Well, there's a lot more than fruit all over the back seat of your mom's car. All right, honey. Now I got you some aspirin and some water, and there's a barf bag under your pillow.
Okay. Don't you just love my birthday, Van?
No. It's horrible and exhausting. Cheyenne, what do you want for your birthday? A snowboard.
Hey, have you guys seen Jake?
Yeah, he's upstairs in the bathroom looking in the mirror. He's discovered the joy of hair care products. So young, so vain. Do you like my hair? I think the spiky thing? You like that?
Mom, can we talk to you about something?
Yeah-oh, Cheyenne's using her serious voice. Van, are you pregnant?
Cheyenne, I got this. Mrs. H, you seem like the kind of person who appreciates birds.
Van, you're not getting a bird.
And you probably know that there comes a time when the little birds have to leave the nest. And is the mama bird sad when that day comes? Well,
Van, you're not getting a bird.
We're moving out.
What?
Yeah. Van and I think it's time.
we want our independence. And that table and those knives.
So, are you okay with us moving out?
Well, I don't know exactly how I feel. I mean, on the one hand, I'd miss Elizabeth like crazy.
You wouldn't miss me?
Yeah, but not like crazy. Have you guys figured out how much you can afford?
Yeah, we made a budget, and according to Van's salary, we can afford a place up to $700 a month.
Really? Wow, you could probably get a great place for $700 a month.
Well, $900 a month if we eat all our meals here.
You could probably get a great place for $700 a month.
So, Mom, what do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
Really? You're not upset?
No, I think it's time for the little birdies to leave the nest.
All right. Mom, where are you going?
I'm gonna go measure y'all's room. Time for the mama birdie to go get her a treadmill. I'm a-coming.
Reba, open up. It's me.
I've already left for work.
I fell for that one yesterday.
Barbara Jean, I'm a little rushed right now. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to ask you something. How do you like having the name Reba?
Well, I prefer Knuckles. But I guess it's just fine. Why do you ask?
Well, I just wanted to know because if I wind up with a girl, that's what I'm going to name her.
If you name a dog Reba, I'm gonna slap you silly.
Not a dog, a baby. Brock and I are having another baby.
But Brock had a vasectomy.
He's getting it reversed.
Wow, how'd you talk him into that?
He doesn't know yet. You're completely crazy. I've been wanting to talk to him about it, but I just never know how to start an important conversation with Brock.
Well, I usually say, how long till halftime?
See, you know him. You know what's funny? You know how when you sell someone a used car, you share the little tips on how to operate it, how to tune the radio, what to do if the heat won't turn on? And we never did that when I got Brock.
I don't think you're obligated to tell all the little tips when somebody steals your car.
Reba, please.
No, Barbara Jean. I'm not going to talk to my ex-husband about having a baby with the woman he left me for. That's weird even for our family.
It's not just talking to him about that. It's about anything.
Barbara Jean.
Oh, Reba, please.
No.
Please. Fine. But I'm getting a dog. And I'm going to call it Reba. And that way I get to do this. Reba, no!
Pirates are planted in the with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
We just saw the coolest apartment in the world. You should really think about renting it. Oh, wait. You can't.
Yeah.
Because we already did.
Mom, it is on the 20th floor of this amazing building.
20th floor?
Yeah.
Does it have a Xerox machine and a water cooler? Because you may have accidentally gotten a job.
Nope, it was an apartment. Mom, wait till you see the view.
You can see the curvature of the earth.
Van, I told you it's impossible.
You can see the curvature of the earth.
Well, I'll shut up as long as I can come and hang out at your penthouse.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Penthouse?
Mrs. H, do not worry. It has nothing to do with the magazine.
You found a 20th floor penthouse for $700 a month?
No, we found a third floor unit in the back of the building for $700 a month. Then we heard about the apartment of the gods.
It's a little more than $700 a month.
I'll bet. How much?
Keep in mind, you can see the curvature of the earth.
Keep that in mind. How much?
$1,500 a month?
That's 700 times 2. Plus a little.
Mrs. H, I don't want to get in a math argument with you. We want it.
We want it, Mom. We want it bad.
You can't afford it.
Yeah, well, that's what the landlord said. So that's why we need you to co-sign the lease.
No, no way. Why don't you just take the apartment on the 3rd floor?
We can't go to the 3rd floor now. We've already been to the mountaintop.
You can't afford the mountaintop. You're not even paying rent down here in the floodplain. No, no way. I'm not going to co-sign. End of discussion.
Oh, if that's the people from the American dream, just tell them we're not here.
Barbara Jean, calm down. What's the matter? Oh, okay. I'll be right there.
We just have to face facts, Cheyenne. Your mom's not gonna help us. How much do you think Jake's worth?
Man, I wish we were in high school and we could just forge your signature like we did when we skipped class.
Yeah.
Van.
Yeah.
No.
Cheyenne, yes.
We can't.
Oh.
But we're going to, aren't we?
Okay, Barbara Jean, what's wrong?
Okay, Reba, do you remember when I told you before that I have a really hard time talking to Brock about important things?
Yes.
Well, I still do.
Barbara Jean, you lied to me.
No, I tricked you. See, I know how to work you. You need to teach me how to work Brock.
Barbara Jean.
Oh, Reba, you have to help me. Brock gets upset because I always just blurt stuff out. I'm a blurter, Reba. Help me not be a blurter.
You're not going to lay off this stuff until I tell you, are you?
No, and it could get worse. You know how annoying I am.
That's the first decent argument you've made. Okay, I'll tell you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what should I say to Brock? Oh, would it help if I put on something sexy?
Certainly wouldn't help me. Okay. Say you want Brock to do something. For instance, you want him to paint the upstairs hallway.
Oh, we are.
You are what?
Yeah, we are going to paint the upstairs hallway. What do you think would be a good color?
I don't care.
Mint green?
I don't care.
Seafoam green.
I don't care.
Oh, hey, you're the one who brought it up.
Okay, all right. Let's forget the upstairs hallway. All right. Whatever it is, Brock's going to get you to argue about it until you lose your cool. And then he's going to say, I can't deal with a hysterical woman.
You're right.
I know.
He has done that a million times.
Okay.
Oh, but if he tries it tonight, I'm going to get all up in his Kool-Aid.
No, Barbara Jean, that's what he wants you to do.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Stay cool. Stay cool. Yeah. Cool as a cucumber. Cucumber green. Right. You don't care about the hallway.
Okay, now let's deal with this blurting problem. You have to control the flow of information. You just can't blurt stuff out.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Reba. What are you guys up to?
I think we should have a baby.
Way to go.
A baby? Barbara Jean, can we not get into this right now?
Oh, why not? Honey, we could have another baby and then everything would be fine.
Everything is fine.
Well, it doesn't feel fine. It feels like every night I hop into bed with a stranger. And I haven't felt that way since college.
Sweetheart, I don't want to talk about this right now.
Please?
Will you quit pressuring me? Good Lord, I just walked in the door. We haven't had dinner and you want to have a baby.
Brock,
No, I really don't want to talk about this. Don't you think I have enough to deal with in my life already? Now, please, just drop it.
Okay, you can name a dog Reba.
He makes me so angry.
Why, honey, what'd he do?
He used up all my mousse. Look at my hair. I can't go to the playgrounds like this.
Well, honey, wear a baseball cap.
Hey, Mrs. H. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Ooh, you could use some more volume.
This is not over.
Hey, Mr. H.
Get out.
Well, I see where Jake gets his temper from. You know, you could use some more volume, too.
Get out!
Well, you're just yelling at everybody today, aren't you?
What the heck was all that before with the baby stuff?
I didn't know she was gonna blurt it out.
Well, you didn't stop her.
That's not my job. You two people are the ones coming barging in my door. Thought when I raised you and got you remarried, you'd be more independent. Don't you come in here yelling at me. I'm not Barbara Jean, and this is not your
Oh,
house.
calm down. I can't talk to a hysterical woman.
Get out of my house. Get out.
No. You do things to make my life miserable because you resent me. And I am not leaving here until we straighten things out between us.
Where was that attitude 3 years ago?
Okay, you know what? That's what I want to talk about.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really want to do that? Because if you open that door, I guarantee you're not going to like what you find behind it.
I know I won't.
You did me wrong. Flat out wrong.
No, everything I did was wrong.
I know. What?
I'm trying to be honest, Reba. That's where we are in my therapy now. It's forcing me to be brutally honest with myself. And as the person who knows me best, you can just imagine how unpleasant that is.
Well, that's a good thing, right? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do in therapy, is be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was supposed to be doing when we were in couples therapy, too, only I didn't.
Oh.
You know, I guess it was just easier to blame my unhappiness on everybody else. And so because I was afraid, everyone I care about got hurt. My kids, my best friend.
Calm down. I can't talk to a hysterical man.
I'm just so sick of hurting everybody, Reba.
Oh. That's great. No, thank you.
We got the apartment?
No.
What? Why?
They turned us down because your mom has lousy credit. Yeah. You know, she could have told us that before we went to the trouble of forging her signature.
God, man, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. And first of all, do you know your mom makes like nothing? And she makes it every year.
But she is mom. Don't they know that?
She's not penthouse material.
Think about it. I mean, we were about to leave her. I mean, it's bad enough that she's broke, but To leave her alone, too? Man, I think I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry.
Okay. I just wish I knew there was something that we could do to help.
We could pay her some rent.
Yeah, and we could buy our own food.
Well, not both. We don't want to rub her nose in it.
Hey there. You guys come down off the mountaintop yet?
There will be no new apartment.
What?
That's right. No new apartment. From now on, if I want to see the curvature of the Earth, I'll just have to become an astronaut.
Well, that's something for the space program to look forward to.
Here,
What's this?
it's a blank check for rent. Fill it in for $100.
Oh, honey, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, take the money, you proud, brave woman.
But you guys were so excited about moving out. What happened?
What happened? What happened? This, you put food on the table. You put a roof over our heads. Mrs. H, we owe you.
Yes.
Well, thanks. Mind signing your name there at the bottom?
Sure. What did we say, 50?
Well, now that you're paying rent, I guess you want the good parking spot.
Nah, the parking situation's fine. It's the menu I'm having a problem with, Reba.
What did you call me?
Reba. See, now that we're renters, I don't think it's right for me to be calling you Mrs. H. Oh, and I'm cutting down on my carbs, so keep that in mind, okay, Reba?
Sure thing. I just have one little bitty question for Cheyenne.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
Do you have a life insurance policy on your husband?
So?
I think so. Why?
Because he's not going to make it.
Mom,
Hey,
I know you admire directness, so I'm just gonna get to it. Barbara Jean said she saw you in bed with Dad.
what? She's crazy, Carrie. You know that's not true.
Of course I do, but she swears something happened this afternoon at exactly 4:17.
Exactly 4:17.
She swears after seeing it, her watch stopped.
Lord. Honey, I was just hugging your dad. It was nothing.
Well, it wasn't nothing to Barbara Jean. Look, I know it seems like I'm mean to her all the time, but I'm really not, because most of it just goes over her head. She thinks I like her, and I kind of do. I don't want to see her like this.
Well, then just go tell her what really happened.
I don't think she's gonna believe it from me.
Fine. I'll tell you one thing. I will never hug again.
Hey, Reba. Just thought I'd come over and tell you what a wonderful friend you are. Oh, what's Brock doing here? Ah!
Barbara Jean!
Hey!
Are you hitting your dolls with your skillet?
No. No, I was, just cleaning up some trash. Hey, let me guess, you're looking for Brock.
No, actually, I was coming over looking for you.
As in seeing if the coast is clear so you and your boyfriend could make out?
Oh, gross. Look, Barbara Jean, I know what you think you saw Brock and me doing, but it wasn't what you think.
You were touching. You were stuck together like two gummy worms on a hot summer day.
Brock and I are divorced.
The perfect cover for an affair. Everybody worries about the other woman. Nobody worries about the original.
You're blowing this way out of proportion. I was just hugging Brock because he was talking to me about what he's going through in his therapy.
He tells you about therapy?
No.
I know something's wrong, Reba. I can feel it. You know, it's not just the two of you pawing each other like Sonny and Cher. It's him being unhappy, the therapy, the pills. It's like he thinks everything with me was a mistake.
Barbara Jean, it'll be fine. He just needs time to figure things out.
You know, I don't know, Reba. I'd like to believe you, but I don't know if I should. Why can't God just give me a sign?
Barbara Jean, I'm back.
See, there's your sign. He's come home to the one he loves.
Hey, Barbara Jean. I think we should talk.
Yeah, I think so too.
But could you give me a minute with Reba first?
You want me to leave? Okay, I'll leave. But make it a good minute, Brock. Make sure that at the end of that minute you figured out whatever it is you need to figure out, because I can't keep living like this.
Brock, go after her. She thinks that you think you made a mistake by leaving me and marrying her and everything. Go tell her she was wrong.
I don't think I can do that.
And why the heck not?
Because I do think I made a mistake.
When is Cheyenne gonna get home? I'm dying to know how she did on the test. I need to wash these windows.
Mom, don't get your hopes up. Cheyenne's taking a college exam, not just guessing which hand the candy is in. Besides, what's the big deal if she fails? Maybe she's not cut out to be a dentist.
I'll tell you what the big deal is. No matter how old you kids are, I still want to protect you. Shoot, if I thought you could still breathe, I'd bubble wrap you.
Hey, have you heard from Cheyenne?
Do I look like I've heard from Cheyenne? If I had, I'd go, oh, or not,
I have been sending Cheyenne good thoughts all day.
Okay.
Well, her and Sting. I love Sting.
Hey, Barbara Jean, guess which hand?
Oh, I'm not going to fall for that. You never have any candy. Left.
Where is she? This can't be good.
Reba, relax. I'm sure she did just fine. And so what if she didn't? Heck, I flunked my first 3 pre-med exams and barely squeaked by on my 4th.
You must be so proud.
Now, Brock, Cheyenne's taking a big risk here. She's dream of being a dentist. I remember how crushed I was when I wasn't perky enough for The Price is Right. Someday, Bob Barker.
This is so nerve-wracking. I mean, I let my little birdie leave the nest, and now she's out there flying around on a world full of plate glass windows, and here she comes. Hey, little birdie, how'd it go? Oh, honey.
Oh, you know what? I squeaked by on my 4th try, and I'm sure you will too.
Gotcha!
What?
I got a B+! A B+! That is a B with a plus after it. Almost an A.
Oh, for real?
For real.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm not. Yeah. I've never taken a test where I knew so many of the answers. I've got to think it was the studying.
We have to celebrate. I'm taking everybody out to dinner. I'm even springing for lobster. But only for Cheyenne.
Honey, I am so proud of you. You picked a really tough career, and so far you're doing great.
Thank you, but you deserve a lot of the credit, Mom.
Even though I said at first you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, because it was like once you did believe in me, I knew I could do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I believed in you right from the beginning.
I'm pretty sure we're not talking about you.
I believed in you. I believe you can do anything you set your mind to. You and Sting.
You know, I have to say, it seems like you two are really growing up and making some solid decisions.
Guess what, everybody? I'm quitting school.
I want you to divorce him.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I want to be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Did you say you're quitting school?
Yep.
Go get me a switch.
Mrs. H, I'm not quitting just to do nothing. I got to try out with arena football.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be a dentist, and you're gonna be a pro football player? We're gonna be a power couple, honey.
Van, that is so awesome. Excuse me, honey. This could be your stepping stone to the NFL. And I want you to remember, I've always believed in you and your ability to get me seats on the 50-yard line.
But Van, you're already playing college football.
Yeah, I know, but the scout says I'm practically a lock. And get this, I could make 60 G's a year.
$60,000?
Yeah.
We're gonna be rich!
Hey, 50-yard line seats and a parking pass.
60,000 bones a year to do what you love? Okay, this just in. Van's made it. Yeah!
I'm sorry, I just don't think it's a good idea.
So, are you saying I shouldn't do it?
No, I just think it's a bad idea, but you do what you think's best. So, who wants pie?
Man, that is not fair. She can't say it's a bad idea and then offer me pie. I love pie.
Hey, honey, I made some coffee. You want some?
I don't know. It's free, I'll take some. It's about all we can afford, now that we're not rich.
I told Van it was his decision. That's a big step for me.
Mom, he's not gonna try out because he knows you think it's a bad idea.
Well, that's another thing you can thank me for one day. And what a busy day that's gonna be.
Okay, I'm off to school. Another day, another $0.
I hate to sound preachy, but stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Well, all I'm saying is colleges are full of people who thought college was going to get them somewhere. And where are they? In college. Think about it.
Mom, this isn't like all of our other decisions. Van really thought this one out.
Oh, I'm sure he's got 60,000 reasons. He just cares about the blink blink.
It's bling bling, Mom. Blink blink is what I do when Dad tells another one of his golf stories.
Whatever. I just don't think Van realizes what he's given up.
Honestly, Mom, Van's not that into school. You know, he's only there to play football.
Okay, what if he gets hurt? He's not going to have an education to fall back on.
Mom, even if Van plays for just 1 year, it would give us enough money that he could go back to school anytime he wanted to. And it would pay for my dental school, and we could start a college fund for Elizabeth.
Okay, I'm going to need a little time to find the flaws in this argument, so until then, let's just slide them aside and pretend they don't count. Anything else?
Mom, I think Van and I are finally putting things together. You know, and if you look past the whole teen pregnancy thing, we've made a lot of really good choices.
Okay, fine, but if I find out that Kira taught you how to argue with me, you're all in trouble. Van, would you come in here, please?
Did you call me? Because I was thinking about getting a haircut. You might want to kill that dream.
Listen, I realize that I might have been a little quick to judge. So if you really want to try out for the arena football, you have my blessings.
Mm-hmm.
What's your game, lady?
No game. Cheyenne just convinced me that there's another way of looking at this, and maybe I was looking at it in a negative way. But it's just that I was trying to protect you guys.
So you still think it's a bad idea?
Who knows? Maybe it's a great start for you in a great career. I mean, it could go from arena football to the NFL, and you could take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. I mean, this tryout could set you up for the rest of your life.
You really think I could do it?
I really do.
Well, thanks, Mrs. H. You have no idea what this means to me. I'm gonna go get started on the rest of my life.
Okay, Mom, I'm heading home.
And I'll be at Tommy's.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you finish your homework?
Nope, and I'm never doing homework again. Kira said I can drop out of school like Van.
Kira?
Well, he's going to eventually. I mean, you've talked to the boy. Don't you think he's peaked?
Jake, go upstairs. Kira will help you with your homework.
Oh, man.
Well, we'll start with subtraction. What is my life minus 2 hours? You know, I taught her how to read, too. You know what I taught you? Shut up, Kara.
Have you heard from Van?
No, but I know he's gonna make the team. Last night, we had one of our good luck fights. For a couple of minutes, I couldn't even stand him.
You're an odd young couple.
Mom, he has got to make the team. I've already imagined how awesome our lives will be. I can't go back to how it was before.
You mean this morning?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's not back yet.
Oh, good. We wanted to be here for the good news.
Now remember, everybody, this is a big moment in Van's life. Of course, that doesn't mean we can't horn in on it. Hey.
Hi, honey. How did it go?
Well, I can tell you how it went, or you can read about it in Van Stinks magazine.
Well, at least you got your own magazine.
Wait a minute. You're doing the same thing that Cheyenne did to us. Come on, say it. Gotcha.
Oh.
I made it. Come on.
You dog.
Yeah.
Go on and yell at Van. Yell, gotcha.
Honey?
Van? Gotcha?
I'm gonna be upstairs, taking a long look in the mirror at myself.
He just won't quit. I know he's messing with us. No, he's not. Who wants pie? Hey, honey, how's Van? Any better?
No. He just keeps staring in the mirror at himself.
You know, I don't get it. Trust me, Van is good enough to make that team.
He's fantastic under pressure.
Did he say what happened?
He just said he keeps on thinking about what Mom said, you know, how this was his big chance.
Oh, Reba. You sent Van off thinking?
Thinking is highly overrated.
Yeah, well, now it all makes sense. No, an athlete can't be thinking. He's got to go on instinct. It's like golf. You know, the other day I was on this par 5, okay? Second shot, 240 yards over water to the green. And I kept thinking that my 5-wood wasn't going to be enough. And sure enough, I hit it right in the water. Double bogey.
What's your point, Brock?
No point, Reba. Can't I just get a bad day off my chest?
Well, I feel awful. I didn't mean to put pressure on Van. I was trying to be supportive. I mean, it worked when I did it with Cheyenne's test.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I did feel a little more nervous. Who knows? You might have cost me an A.
Why don't we just give Van another tryout? We can tell the coach he just cracked under pressure.
Sure. Coaches love that in a player right after slow and throws like a girl.
Is there any reason someone could get another tryout?
I don't know, maybe. I guess if they were sick or something.
Then he's sick. Ooh, broken leg.
Harvard the coach saw him. If he had broken his leg, he'd be wearing a cast.
Right. No cast. Oh, I got it. Nope. Then he'd be in a wheelchair.
I'll think of something on my way over there.
Wait a minute. Where are you going? Shouldn't Van go?
Van Gogh. Van Gogh! Tell the coach he cut his ear off.
Come in.
Hi there, I'm Reba Hart.
Well, if you're here for the cheerleader tryouts, you're hired.
I've never been a cheerleader. Anyway, I'm looking for the coach who held the football tryouts this afternoon.
That would be me.
Oh,
Coach Class.
nice to meet you. So I want to talk to you about my son-in-law who tried out today but didn't make it.
Oh, please, don't be one of those.
One of those what?
One of those mothers or fathers or whoever who call me when somebody doesn't make the team. Nobody believes their all-star just isn't good enough.
Oh, that must be terrible. But in my case, it's true.
Why is that? Because your family's perfect and nobody could possibly fail? Bobby was nervous. Bobby was sick. Well, you know what? Sometimes Bobby just stinks.
Well, he doesn't stink. And he probably plays better than anybody else on your stinking team.
Sure he does. What would a football coach know about a good player? You know what they say. If you want to know if a guy can play, ask his mother-in-law.
You know what? I'm glad Van didn't make the team, because that would mean I'd have to see an arrogant, judgmental coach low class like you again.
Van? Wait, whoa. You're Van Montgomery's mother-in-law?
Yeah.
He didn't show up for his tryout.
He what?
I figured he was sick or something. Until you came down here and started screaming at me.
Gotcha! Oh, you thought I was all rude and crazy for real? Nah! I was just kidding around. No. I just came down here to reschedule the tryout because of what you said, that he was sick and all.
What happened to him?
Oh, well, the doctor thought he might have had a broken leg or cut off his ear, but he's played through worse.
Okay. Look, I'd be happy to give him another tryout. We've heard good things about him.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Bye.
Hey! You sure you're not a cheerleader?
Would you stop?
What is it, hun? Because for the 10th time, if something's bothering you, I'd be glad to talk.
No. I'm okay. I think I'm getting over it.
All right.
Van, Cheyenne.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Where were you?
Oh, I was down visiting with Coach Class.
I gotta go.
Get back here.
What's going on?
Van didn't go to the tryout.
Van, is that true?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
You mean you lied to us and you made us feel terrible for you and you didn't even go?
I know. If I were a guy like me, I'd hate myself. And I am. So I do.
So why didn't you go to the tryout? Trust me, that coach has great taste.
I couldn't take the pressure.
If you didn't make it?
Oh, if I did. You said this would set us up for life. Life!
Man, I was being encouraging.
You were being terrifying. Suddenly it hit me. If I made the team, I'd have a career. Do you know what that would make me? An adult.
Van, were you in the room for the part where your wife had a baby?
Listen, I know we're parents, but still, we didn't have to grow up so fast. You were always more parent-y. Parentish? Parentilious. If I have a career, then we have to go out on our own. And if I blow it, then my entire family suffers. Mrs. H, I don't think I'm ready to be the man of the house. I like it when you're the man of the house.
So you want me to cook and clean and take care of you for the rest of your life?
And I'd be very grateful.
Man, you're using me as your crutch. Now, this has got to stop.
Well, what do you mean? You can't take away a man's crutch.
You have to make your own decisions without my opinion. And if you fail, you fail. You deal with it. Now, I got you another tryout. And whether you use it or not, that's up to you.
Wait. You asked the coach to give me another... Oh, man, now he's going to think I'm some mama's boy in law.
No comment. Fly away, little birdies. Good luck, world. Oh.
So I guess you're mad at me, too.
What, that you're scared of growing up? I know the feeling. Van, you're not alone out there, okay? Whatever happens to us. You know, we're a team. And I got news for you. You do not have to be the man of the house. We both will be. We succeed together and we fail together.
You mean it?
Yeah.
So do we think I should try out for the team?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And hey, if I don't make the team, it doesn't matter because you're still going to become a dentist?
Oh, what? Trying to put all the pressure on me? Just make the team.
Okay.
And just think of it this way. If everything else goes wrong, we can always live with Mom for the rest of our lives.
Cheyenne, if you're nervous about Van's tryout, I'd be more than happy to talk.
No, it's okay. I'm fine. Not really nervous anyway, you know. I'm just more like, I wonder if he made it nervous. Oh.
Hey.
Well?
Yeah, well.
I made it!
Van, what are you doing?
Trying to make my hair grow faster.
Mom, is it hard to make a volcano? I need to make one for my science fair.
Start with something a little easier, like making your bed.
Hey, Mrs. H, can I help Jake build his volcano?
Really?
Yeah. I've always wanted to do that. My father hated doing stuff with me. He would always have my projects professionally made. One year for science fair, my project was a dialysis machine.
Thanks, Van. Can we make the volcano spit real fire?
Real fire. Well, let's not get carried away. Huge fire.
Hey, Reba. Just so you know, the situation is under control.
What situation?
Is Kira allergic to any medicines?
Is Kira sick?
Sorry, yeah. I need to borrow a heating pad and a blowtorch.
A blowtorch?
Well, I'm making creme brulee, but that's not the point.
Oh, honey, what's wrong?
I'll tell you what's wrong. She's sick. On Tuesday, the day I read to the blind. Who's going to tell them I'm not there?
Take a look. Put your tongue out. Put your tongue in. Put your tongue out. Now shake it all about.
Reba, you do not hokey pokey with the ill.
She's faking. Trust me, I can spot a sick kid from 50 yards in a dense fog, and she's not sick. All right, Kira, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
Okay, you can tell me why you're faking it, or you can go to school right now.
But if I told you why I was faking, then you'd know I was faking, and then you'd make me go to school anyway. So there's really no upside.
Well, I suggest you go upstairs and change, or you're going to go to school in your jammies.
Fine. I hope I get sick for real.
Oh, that'll teach us.
Man, I am so easily fooled. I wonder if all those people I read to are really blind. I think some of them are just lazy.
Did that seem odd to you?
Yes. Why?
Because Kira's never faked being sick. She's faked being well because she wants to go to school. I'm going to call down to the school, see if something's going on.
Or we could disguise ourselves as teenage girls and infiltrate her circle of friends.
Pirates are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Well, hey there, pretty girl. said you'd help me reorganize the attic. You are not hitting the course right now.
You know, sweetheart, since golf is going to be my new job, we really should consider the course as my office. So, I'm going to the office.
Sit down, Brock. We need to talk.
Well, isn't this great? Maybe I should get a third wife. Then I'd never have to play golf.
What's up? Well, after Kira's little illness this morning, I made a call down to the school. Apparently, she's been absent 4 times this month.
Hey. Whoops, my mistake. I walked into the room marked lynch mob.
Mark it. Kira, is it true you missed 4 days of school?
Barbara Jean, you signed the notes.
You tricked me. You didn't want my autograph.
And on the days when she did attend school, she was cutting classes.
Cutting? You don't cut classes.
Exactly. And I, for one, would like to know what's going on, little missy.
Nothing's going on.
Kira, we're going to get to the bottom of this, even if it means we have to stay here till 3:15 to do it.
Fine. A couple of kids at school have been giving me a hard time, and some days I just don't feel like dealing with it.
It's always the bullies, or the jocks, or the preps. The nerds aren't all that friendly either.
How long has this been going on?
My whole life.
Kira?
I don't know, a while.
Well, sweetheart, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah.
Why, so you could call a parent-teacher conference and embarrass me in front of everyone?
No. So we could discuss the situation and find a rational solution. I think we should call a parent-teacher conference.
Oh, no. You do not go crying to the teacher. That only gets you shoved in a locker with chalk up your nose and duct tape in your hair.
Honey, I wish I'd been there to protect you.
Except you were 34.
It would be easier if I could just switch schools.
Kira, honey, in my experience, there are only 2 ways to deal with bullies. You can hide in the bushes until they forget about you, or you can buy them presents. Which reminds me, Reba, I picked you up a little something at the mall yesterday.
Oh, hey, Mrs. H. If you need us, we're gonna be in the garage building our mountain of death. This puppy's gonna have molten lava, miniature trees, and tiny little villagers running for their lives. Say hello to Pedro.
Hello, Pedro.
He's a blacksmith, and he's about to die. Can I play with him?
No! Well, I mean, just be careful, buddy. They're fragile.
Reba, we have a situation, and this time it's real.
Yeah. We were called down to pick up Kira from school. Apparently, she got into an argument with some girl and punched her in the mouth.
What? Kira hit someone? Kira, is this true?
Ah, you know how it is on the playground. 1 minute we're standing around drinking, the next we're throwing punches. Hey, guys. Hey, Kira. Man, I hope I can move out one day so I can constantly be here.
Don't mess with Kira. She punched a girl at school.
Oh, I knew it was only a matter of time before Miss Congeniality snapped. Spell congeniality. Spell no.
Okay, spell knock it off. All right, girls, we don't have time for this Cheyenne Kira love fest. Kira, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
We're losing her, Reba. Losing her to the mean streets of Houston.
Why would you punch some girl?
It's how she shows affection. That's right. So why don't you come over here for a little hug?
Girls, stop it. Kira, start talking.
She started messing with me, so I took a swing at her. I didn't even think I'd connect. It's no big deal.
Oh, I think a little girl going home from school with a steak pressed to her face is a big deal.
What on God's green earth made you snap?
Have you considered the fact that she's a total psycho? Shut up. You shut up.
Girls, this is your last warning.
I gotta get out of here.
Kira, what did that girl do to make you lose it?
She called Cheyenne a slut, okay? She called Cheyenne a slut, so I punched her. Oh my gosh, my psycho sister loves me.
Kira, standing up for Cheyenne.
I hear the words, but I can't wrap my head around them.
I cannot believe that girl called me a slut. I was so far from a slut. I was a tease.
Cheyenne, if you were a tease, I wouldn't be a grandfather yet. Even if Kira was standing up for Cheyenne, we still have a huge problem. She decked that girl.
But she was defending a member of our family, which is what our family has always done.
Yes.
Reba, if I didn't know better, I'd say you approve of this.
Is that a slam against my family?
Well, hey.
Come on, Barbara Jean. You heard what that girl called me?
Yeah.
Plus, it takes one to know one. Except I'm not one. But if I was one, then she would have to be one, you know. Two.
Kira still has to be punished.
Oh, you got that right. If we don't, she could turn on us. And I'm bruised like a peach.
But I do not want my baby sister to suffer because of some name-calling girl who I bet is stupid and ugly.
Just be tough with her, Reba. It's the only thing her kind understands. Oh, hey there, Buttercup.
Kira, come here. Look at me. I want you to hear me when I say this, okay? I love you loving me. Wow, that almost wasn't about you.
Kira, we're all very happy that you stuck up for your sister.
Yes, but hitting that girl was wrong, and there need to be consequences. So, you're going to have to be punished, right, Reba?
Yes. I'm sorry, but your dad's right. So I'm afraid there will be no Jackson Brown concert next month.
Who the heck is Jack?
Don't push it.
I never knew you felt that way about me. Can we please not make a big deal about this? Anything you want, because as of now, we are spending every free moment together. I'm taking you to the mall. Come on.
No, please, just one more punch.
Jake, shouldn't you and Van be working on your project?
Van gave me $10 to leave him alone.
Bring me a virgin! Mrs. H, you have to take a look at this. First, smoke and glowing lights signal the eruption. Then this trigger mixes the vinegar and baking soda to form the lava. And then finally, a spring-loaded mechanism sends the whole thing straight to the ceiling! You want to see? You probably should wear goggles.
Van, did Jake help you build this?
Well, yeah, about that. He's not very good with his hands.
This is Jake's project, not yours. Plus, that thing weighs more than he does.
But Mrs. H, look at it. It's beautiful. There's no way he won't get an A.
An A is not the point.
Do you even remember school?
Do you remember when I helped Jake build his model of the Alamo last year?
Oh, you're kidding. He had help with that?
He put glitter in the courtyard and a unicorn in the stables. 2 details you won't find in the history books, but it was cute. I let him do it his way because it was his project. And after we were finished, he felt good about it. How is this any different than what your father used to do with you?
You're right. I've turned into my dad. Next thing you know, I'll be calling people sport and getting hair plugs. Hey, listen, sport. Look, maybe this volcano's a little busy. How about me and you, we make another one, together? What do you say?
Really? Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay. But instead of lava, can it shoot out glitter?
Glitter. Sure. We'll call it Volcano. The musical.
Here, I'm just saying that you should kiss as many boys as you can because one day you wake up and boom, it's senior year and you're married.
Well, if it isn't the Bobbsey twins, you guys have a good time?
Oh, it was great. That's the first breath she's taken. You are so hilarious. It is so cool having such a hilarious sister. Take good care of my hilarious sister while I'm upstairs, okay, Mommy?
Well, if you were a little older, I'd offer you a drink. Let me make you some tea.
Thanks. Oh, wait a minute. Mom, I gotta confess something. And if you ever tell anyone I said this, I'll deny it. And I'll never tell you anything ever again, ever.
What is it?
I actually had a pretty good time with her.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Nobody would have believed it anyway.
Reba, we have a huge problem.
No, we don't. Cheyenne and Kira are friends. All's well in the world.
Yeah, I just got a call from Kira's principal. They have a zero-tolerance policy towards violence. They're kicking her out of school.
What? They can't do that.
Zero tolerance, Reba. Do you know how much tolerance they have? Zero.
That's completely unfair. She's one of their best students.
I told them that.
Sure, she had a little lapse in judgment, but that's no reason to ruin her life.
I told them that, too.
Well, you need to tell them loud enough. I'm going to go down there and talk to those people.
Yeah, I told them that, too.
You know who else has zero tolerance? Reba.
Mom, do you think we should be doing this? They're gonna get mad. They might kick Jake out of school.
Kira, you stood up for Cheyenne. We're going to stand up for you.
But I don't...
No buts. That's what family does, okay? Have a seat.
I've been out of high school almost 30 years. It still makes me nervous to go to the principal's office.
Did you chewing gum?
No.
Yes, you are. Are you trying to get us into even more trouble? Now, get rid of it. Swallow it.
I'm good. Okay, I'm good.
So, what's our plan of attack?
Okay. Well, we open up with Kira's school record. Straight A student, honor roll, that sort of thing. And then we point out that there are thousands of students in the school, and she's only decked one.
That is brilliant. Hey. My gum came back. That is a good omen.
Hey, guys.
Cheyenne, oh, it was so sweet of you to come down here to support your sister.
Are you kidding me? After what Kira did for me, there is no way I'm letting them kick her out of school. Mom, do we really have to do this?
Honey, look, I know you're nervous, but we've got to go in there and tell them what happened.
I just want to go home.
Sweetheart, it'll be fine.
Hey, I've got a great idea. We should have Cheyenne tell the story. Can you cry on cue?
Are you kidding? Guess who has never had a traffic ticket?
Me too. Okay, Cheyenne and I are gonna cry.
Don't worry, if it looks fake, I'll make them stop. Stop.
Mrs. Hart? Mom, don't do this.
Kira, I told you.
I wasn't defending Cheyenne. I wanted to get kicked out. Are you coming?
We're gonna need a minute. What are you talking about?
Are you saying that girl didn't call me a slut? No. She called you a slut and a loser and a teenage baby machine. You could have just said yes. She also said that I was going to be just like Cheyenne, which is what everybody says all the time. I guess I'm just tired of hearing, hey, Kira, how many kids are you going to have by prom?
Well, did you also say that Cheyenne is going to college now and she has an A- average?
It's not my job to defend her. I just want to live my own life. I want to go to some school where nobody's even heard of Cheyenne.
Kira, I'm sorry you're carrying all this weight, but you're going about this all wrong.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Stay here and be miserable for the next 3 years?
Honey, when things are tough, you stick with it. Well, at least I didn't hit anybody.
Kira, honey, we've got to go in there and tell them what's been going on. Because if we decide to go to another school, it needs to be on your terms, not because you were kicked out.
So you'll let me transfer?
We'll cross this bridge and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Ready?
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you had a good laugh. You know, I was an idiot to think you actually liked me. I did like you. I do like you. Yeah, right. You know what? You fooled me once and... Well, I don't know the rest of the saying, but you are not going to fool me again. At the mall, in the car, at home, all the times you weren't hugging me. I like talking to you. Oh, God. All the times you weren't hugging me. Oh, sorry. So, what was your favorite part about talking to me? All the words you mispronounced. No! You are hilarious! There's no way I'm letting them kick my hilarious sister out of school.
Okay, Kira, I think you owe me a thank you for driving you home from school and an apology for introducing me as your driver, Giant Malibu Barbie.
I was embarrassed. You walked around campus yelling, "Is Kira here? Is Kira here?"
I just wanted to see how you were doing now that you're in high school. It can be a really hard adjustment.
I'm fine.
You know, and I want to make sure that you're hanging out with the right kids.
Got it.
You know, people that won't lead you down the wrong path. Gangs, drinking, betting on dog fights, you know, that sort of thing.
And now I know.
Or pot. Do any of the kids at your school, do they smoke pot?
Nope, not a one. In fact, we were written up in USA Today.
I'm serious. Do any of your friends?
Why would you even think that?
Well, I don't. It seemed like you had wonderful friends. Except maybe for that red-haired kid who was sitting on the bleachers. Yeah, he looked like a stoner.
Gary?
Yeah, that's the one. His eyes, they looked a little whacked out to me.
He's blind. Look, if the question is whether I'll buy you pot, the answer is no.
Okay, you know, what if someone were to offer you some? What about peer pressure? Come on, Kira. Pot is fun. All the cool kids are doing it. Hey, you want to take a little ride on my magic carpet? Ooh.
What is going on?
She's working on her sales pitch. We need the money.
We were talking about high school, about peer pressure and whether any of the people she knows have smoked pot. And she hasn't said yet.
Oh. Well, what about that, Kira?
What, you want me to start asking people whether they have or not?
Yeah, I think it's important that you know about the people you spend time with.
Okay. Dad, have you ever smoked pot?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe back then they called it reefer.
Reefer. No, of course not.
Don't you want to know about me, Kira?
Yeah, Barbara Jean, what are you on?
have never done drugs that weren't prescribed by a licensed therapist.
Wonderful. Can I go now? I think I need a drink.
You know, it's true. If you're honest with your kids, they'll be honest with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go apologize to a little blind boy.
My roots are planted in the past, though my life is changing fast. Who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor.
Nope. Gotta go.
Hey there. Guys, when I left, I said empty the dishwasher.
We're checking for poison.
Oh, I don't keep my poison in the refrigerator.
No, Mrs. H, you keep it right here. Listen to this. Dextro, mono, something, something, something.
The something's why I buy it.
It's a chemical compound that has no relationship to any actual food.
Yeah, but it goes great on a bagel.
Coach had a nutritionist talk to the football team, and he explained that we're allowing all of these horrible chemicals into our bodies. All this stuff has to go.
What's the problem with the olives?
Nothing, I just don't like olives.
Okay, put everything back.
You're committing slow suicide, Mom.
I have my reasons, darling.
Hey, guys, can I get a second with your mom?
Put it all back and empty the dishwasher.
Nice going, Van.
So what happened?
Well, Kira asked me if I had, smoked pot, and I told her I never had.
So what's the problem?
Well, we both know I used to in college.
Yeah, that's right. We both know. And that's all who needs to know.
Yeah, but Reba, I wasn't honest with her.
Brock, there'll come a time when your kids get a little older that you can tell them all about your boneheaded past. I just don't think the time is now.
She gave me this look like she knew I was lying.
Well, if anybody can recognize that look, it's you. Okay, sorry. All right, so tell me what you guys told her about drugs.
Oh, basically, that was it.
Then you really didn't have the talk.
It came at me out of the blue. I panicked.
Okay, now we're going to have to talk to her together. I'll tell her that I never smoked pot either.
Well, that doesn't help me, does it? You didn't.
I know. That's why I'm thinking clearly.
Maybe this is a good idea. Plus, we could tell her about the people we knew who smoked a lot of pot and all the problems they had.
Oh, like that guy Toast, the one that got busted. Or you know who's worse? That guy Brain. He was always high. Wonder what he's up to now.
He started a software company. He's a billionaire.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Hey, you guys, out shopping?
Yes, we went to the Gentle Earth Natural Pantry.
Oh, man, wished I'd known. I need some Clorox.
No, Mrs. H, here's what you need. Completely organic, no processed sugar, additive-free, strawberry preserves.
And we got non-bleached stone ground sesame crackers to put it on.
Pure, natural flavor. Oh, outstanding.
The world of marijuana, the pot culture, the inside dope on dope.
Wow, we thought your food was a problem. Mrs. H, are you smoking weed?
I'm getting ready for my big talk with Kira, and since I never did drugs, I'm educating myself.
Oh, if you want to teach her about drugs, you should watch that movie Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. Pra, pra.
Say goodbye to little Reba.
You know what's really cool, Cheyenne? Is that one day we'll be able to look our daughter in the eye, just like your mom can with Kira, and say the same thing. Honey, we never did drugs. That is huge!
Yeah, well, it must be, because you keep on yapping about it.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I just don't understand why we're having a conversation about what we're going to tell our baby daughter when she's like 15.
Honey, we're just talking. What are you getting so angry about?
I mean, what if she did try it once, Van? I mean, would that make her a terrible person?
What are you... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When?
At cheerleading camp?
Oh, that's just great, Cheyenne. That's great. Did you ever stop and think that maybe that's why your pyramid was lopsided?
Are you sure you don't want me to stay for the big talk, Reba? Kira knows that I'm an example of a drug-free life.
Then you really should go.
But remember, if she says Mary Jane, that's code for marijuana.
Okay. And if I say tangerine, that's code for get out. Tangerine. Oh.
Do I seem calm? I seem calm, right?
You seem calm.
You know, it's important to talk to your kids about this stuff. People think it's so simple. I mean, like those stupid rubber mats that they put in the bottom of urinals that say, don't do drugs. I mean, if you're getting your advice from the bottom of a urinal, hey, maybe drugs aren't such a bad way to go. I'm just going to tell her the truth, Reba.
No, you're not. Remember, this is about me talking and you nodding.
Look who I ran into.
I got your message. What's up?
Just a little rap session.
A rap session? Are you sure we're in the right decade for that?
Not be any big deal, but your father told me what you guys talked about, and we just want to follow up on that.
I like when all three of you stare at me like that. It's comforting.
Kara, we understand that drugs exist and that some kids might be doing them. And to those kids, it might seem like harmless fun. But it can get serious real fast. See, your dad and I had this friend who, well, he thought it would be harmless fun, too. He wound up in jail.
Whoa.
Big time. Whoa. Drugs are bad, man. They're a bad scene.
Anyway, I just want you to know that you can always come talk to me.
And you'll be honest.
Absolutely.
Okay, then. Well, I know Dad never smoked pot. But did you, Mom?
No. And there were times...
I did do it, okay? Okay, I did it. I smoked pot.
Anyhow, like I said, Kira, this isn't going to be any big deal.
You smoked pot? Were you high when you married me?
A lot of people ask that. Barbara, this is not about you. This is about Kira. The mistakes we made are our mistakes. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Well, actually, there are a couple things that I've been wondering about, and I didn't want to be one of those nerds who has to read pamphlets. You feel like taking a walk?
Sure, let's go down and get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Well, would it be cool if I just went with Dad?
Oh, sure, that's cool. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! I'm married to a pothead! Tangerine!
Hey there.
Hey, Mrs. H, I need your advice.
Just shave right there. It'll look like two brows.
I have this friend who you may or may not know, who may or may not be real. And I found out that this person has done drugs.
You know? What did Brock do? Wear a t-shirt that said, I smoked pot?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Mr. H smokes pot? Oh, that sure explains a whole lot. Oh, man. The oak tree doesn't grow far from the place where the acorn fell from it before it started to grow.
Van, are you high right now? It came up when we were giving our talk to Kira.
Well, how'd she react?
Well, the wrong way. Suddenly she wants to do all of her serious talking with Brock.
Well, I bet he's got some really good stories.
Well, I've got some good stories, too. And they don't all start with, dude, check it out. I mean, just because you never smoked pot doesn't mean you're not cool.
Hello, my weed-free friend.
Or maybe it does.
Van, could you please excuse us? Reba and I need to discuss something personal that is not for children's ears. It's about my husband and his friend, Mary Jane.
You know that's code for pot.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, you know what tangerine means?
Get out!
So you're not the only one that gets on my nerves. And he already knows about old Smokey.
Well, isn't that fabulous? Something for the Christmas newsletter.
That makes you think, huh? If Mr. H hadn't fried his brain, he probably would have been a real doctor instead of a dentist.
I gotta figure out something to do because Kira won't talk to me because I never smoked pot.
Lie.
What?
Yeah, tell her that you said you never did it, but you actually did. You could tell her that you did it at cheerleading camp or something.
I can't lie to her about this. Can I?
Well, if it keeps in the loop, why not?
Well, if you don't want to lie, you can smoke pot now. I'm sure Brock's got a little wacky tobacco stashed in his golf bag. I gotta go.
These are really good for you, aren't they?
You bet they are.
I can tell, because they're gross.
Hey,
Everybody hates these crackers.
really? I like those things.
Oh, you do realize they're stone ground, right? Not stoner ground?
About that. This is so weird. Today, I was looking through my diary, and I found some stuff that I wrote when I was at cheerleading camp. Look.
July 10th, didn't smoke pot. Disappointed in the girls that did.
Yeah, see, some of the girls were smoking, but most of us weren't. And I guess I got confused, and I thought I was one of the ones that did, but as you can see, I was one of the ones that didn't.
Oh! Well, that's weird. According to my driver's license, I wasn't born yesterday. You can't stop lying. You've got liarrhea.
You've got. Why are you such a big jerkeria? Why are you flipping out that I smoked pot one time?
Because of Elizabeth, Cheyenne. Us not doing drugs is the one thing I was hoping would make up for us getting pregnant before we were married. Hey, Mom and Dad, if I'm 16, how come you've only been married for 15 years? And we'd say, the important thing is, honey, we never smoked pot. Well, I guess we can't say that now, can we, Puffy?
But we could buy.
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant, Cheyenne. If we're gonna lie about that, why don't we just lie about when we got married? I like it.
Hey, Kira, you got a minute? There's, something I need to talk to you about.
Mom, we've had the sex talk 4 times. Unless something's changed, I get it.
Ha 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 ha, funny. No, the thing is, you know, the other night when I told you that I'd never smoked pot. Well, that wasn't exactly the whole story. The truth is, this isn't exactly really easy for me to say, but I never smoked pot.
I know, Mom. Look, I'd love to talk more, but I'm meeting a private plane from Colombia.
Here, how many times have you smoked pot?
Counting church?
How many times?
Never. I've never done it.
Me either. We've got something in common, huh? How many times you been offered to smoke pot?
Twice.
Twice? I've probably been offered over 200 times.
200 times?
Well, you don't live with a guy named Toast without being offered the bong a lot.
Dad's nickname was Toast?
No! Another guy that lived in the house. But the point is, even being offered it all those times, I never did it. So let me ask you this. Are you planning on smoking pot?
It's not really the kind of thing you plan.
You're right, it's not. That's why you might want to know what it was like for me to turn it down all those times. Or what people said to try to get me to do it. Or if I feel like I've missed out on something. Don't you think what I went through has value?
I never thought of it that way.
Me neither. I just pulled that one out of my hat. Honey, anything I can take from my life to make your life safer, that has value to me.
Hey, kiddo, sorry I'm late. Hi, Reba.
Hey.
So, you want to go get that smoothie?
Actually, Dad, I wanted to go talk to Mom first. Can we get a smoothie later?
Yeah, sure, when you get back.
Okay, cool. Bye. Bye.
Have fun.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
So, that whole pot smoking thing, that's all in your past, right?
Yes, Barbara Jean, I did it in college.
Good. Then you won't mind giving me a little sample, cowboy. And we'll be doing these little tests once a month.
ধ্রুবতারা মিউজিক।
ভালোবাসা ভালো না দিয়ে গেলি বেদনা, তুই তো বন্ধু মানুষ ভালো না। ও বন্ধু রে করে গেলি নিঠুর ছলনা। ভালোবাসা ভালো না দিয়ে গেলি বেদনা, তুই তো বন্ধু মানুষ ভালো না। ও বন্ধু রে করে গেলি নিঠুর ছলনা। যখন আমার কাছে ছিল গাড়ি বাড়ি টাকা, তুই আমার পাশে ছিলি পকেটে করতে ফাঁকা। যখন আমার কাছে ছিল গাড়ি বাড়ি টাকা, তুই আমার পাশে ছিলি পকেট করতে ফাঁকা। এখন আমার কিছু নাই, তুই আমার পাশে নাই। ভালোবাসা মিশে বাহানা, ও বন্ধু রে উড়ে গেলি মিথ্যে ছলনা। নিজের মুখে বলেছিলি আমি পরাণ পাখি, আমার জীবন নষ্ট করিলি তুই যে সর্বনাশী। নিজের মুখে বলেছিলি আমি পরাণ পাখি, আমার জীবন নষ্ট করিলি তুই যে সর্বনাশী। নয়ন জলে কেঁদে যাই, চোখের পানি চোখে নাই, আর কখনো ভালোবাসবো না। ও বন্ধু রে উড়ে গেলি মিথ্যে ছলনা। ভালোবাসা ভালো না, দিয়ে গেলি বেদনা। তুই তো বন্ধু মানুষ ভালো না। ও বন্ধু রে উড়ে গেলি নিঠুর ছলনা। ও বন্ধু রে তুই তো বন্ধু মানুষ ভালো না। ও বন্ধু রে উড়ে গেলি নিঠুর ছলনা। ও বন্ধু রে তুই তো বন্ধু মানুষ ভালো না।